Hello everybody and welcome back to Big Bang Crypto. My name is Sam and this is a very special video because I'm going to talk about the situation in the stock markets and what it means for Bitcoin and what are the key levels to watch right now. And I think that it's going to be very helpful to understand where we are right now in the history. So I call this video the dark side of the moon. But before we get into it, guys, first of all, I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers. I've seen that the number is going up. This is very nice to see. And I think one of the main reasons for that is what is going on in the bot trading group. As you can see, there were some updates in the last days where you can see exactly the progress in the bot group and how they're using it, this amazing tool, to make profit in a very difficult market. And so if you're experienced, guys, then definitely join our Discord community. You find the link in the description where you can talk to amazing people, to experienced people, see a lot of updates, and I think it's very helpful. And if you followed the previous videos and if you are in our Discord community, I think you like the updates because you're getting the real targets, the important ones for to know what is the most likely scenario in the next days. And one of the charts that I showed you in my previous videos was this one, where I said, is the bull's heart still beating? And I talked a lot about this golden box right here. And I said, if we get a daily close inside of this golden box, then it makes sense to be at least short-term bullish. And so we came up exactly to this green line, which you can see historically is a very important line. And right now, Bitcoin is trying to get above this level. So this is the weekly chart, as you can see, and on the weekly chart, a level that is very important here is approximately $51,300. So this means if you see Bitcoin above this price level with a daily close, then I think that you can be much more bullish, because then it's very likely to see Bitcoin coming up and retest the previous all-time high. On a daily chart, as you can also see that Bitcoin is really fighting with this zone in the last days. And it's going to be very exciting to see if the bulls have enough power to cross this level, or we will see a fail here and a rejection, which will bring us down to approximately $42,300 and a daily close below this zone. So this is key here. A daily close below $41,800, guys, is a bad sign and will most likely bring us down to this level, which is at $29,000. Well, currently, from what I see in the market, from what the people are talking about in groups and videos and so on, everybody is bullish. We're seeing the bullish videos about 100x opportunities and so on. And I'm not saying that this is wrong, because it's a good sign that we're back up here. But I think that the key level, a lot of people see $50,000 as the key psychological level, which definitely makes sense. But on my chart, I would even say that $51,500 approximately is maybe even more important, because a rejection here means that we're at least coming down to this level. If we take a look at this chart here, guys, that I also showed you in previous videos, we bounced from this level very nicely, as you can see on the weekly chart, and we came all the way up to the resistance of the rising wedge that I talked about in previous videos here, as you can see. And currently on the weekly chart, we are back inside of the rising wedge. And if we can find support here at this level, at this orange line here, which is approximately on the weekly chart at $48,000, if we can find support here, guys, and we're also able to cross this blue line, then I think that we can be much more bullish. And if you remember, this blue line is the resistance of the 144 moving average. I hope you remember my technique of using the 144 moving average on a daily chart, drawing the support and resistance levels, and this is the midterm support, previous support of the 144. We crossed it at this level. I made a video about it and said, guys, this is very dangerous now for Bitcoin. And and as you can see, Bitcoin failed at this line, I mean, perfectly, right? It is really perfectly what is going on here. And currently Bitcoin is not able to stay above this level, which on this chart is at $50,700. So as you can see, the $51,500 to $50,800, these are key levels for Bitcoin, which it has to break to really get bullish and start pumping up. So a good sign that we're above this rising wedge line here, the orange one, but we need Bitcoin also to cross this level and the $51,500 level to be much more bullish. And on a daily chart, it's going to take much longer here for Bitcoin to come back up. So for the 144 moving average, sorry, to come back up and cross the previous resistance, this will take a long time. And so the dangerous part, the bearish part, is not over yet. And in my opinion, a key sign to be bearish again is if Bitcoin falls below the 144 moving average, which is at $43,500. So a daily close below this level is really, really dangerous for Bitcoin. And I gave you the target also here, which is at $41,800 approximately. So these are the levels to watch. So we can say that $40,000, right? Because to just have a clear number, $40,000 is a key level now for Bitcoin, which it has to hold. And the exact targets are the ones that I gave you, but $40,000 is definitely a level to watch. All right, so this is for Bitcoin. This is what I see currently, and now I want to show you the stock market. But before that, guys, one more time, the RSI here, as you can see, currently came up to this the highest red line that we have here, and it's going to be key if it's able to cross this line again, because as you can see in previous cycles, whenever we came down to this level like we're seeing right here, we bounced back up and we failed at the highest red line. This was a bad sign, and we had the real correction starting. So this will be key. Bitcoin has to pass this level so that we can really be bullish again. But yeah, I gave you my targets, my key levels, and yeah. So if Bitcoin is not able to get above this RSI here, for example, then I know that it's over. And to be honest with you guys, currently I am still bearish, although Bitcoin was able to move higher here, but this means nothing. I told you that in a previous video, I showed you that whenever Bitcoin came down to this red line after a massive rise here, then it always was the beginning of the bear market. And don't forget, during a bear market, you also have really nice pumps where you might think, oh, no, it's going back up here, but in fact, it was just making lower highs here until it broke down. And so currently, as long as we don't have a new all-time high, we can't talk about bull market, in my opinion. Of course, some people might see it in a different way, but in my opinion, as long as we're not above this all-time high at $65,000 approximately, we can't say that this is a bull market. So a higher high would be the best confirmation, but this is still a long way to go. This is approximately $15,000 that we have to move up, and then we reach this resistance here, which is approximately at $100,000. So let's see what happens during the next days and weeks, but so far this pump was nice, but nothing to say it's over and we're definitely bullish again. But if Bitcoin is able to cross these levels, guys, then yes, $100,000 is the target for me. So if we see a new all-time high here and we're able to get above this golden box, then $100,000 is the next level that is most likely, in my opinion. All right, now going to the stock markets, and we start with the Dow Jones. And as you can see, the Dow Jones, guys, has this historical trend line, and currently it is right at this level. So this usually means nothing good. But if we take a closer look, we can see that currently it is above this resistance, right? And I mean, if you don't know it, guys, just take a look at the date here. So look at where this starts. This is a very, very long time ago. So this level definitely means something, and we're currently above this level. But if the Dow Jones falls below this level, then again, and it turns into resistance, then we're gonna see a massive correction. So you should definitely watch this level. Also, as you can see in the history, with this indicator that I've made myself, it's not the normal RSI. As you can see, whenever the Dow Jones crossed this monthly support here, it was the beginning of the bear market. The same in 1966, where it was not a very sharp correction like we've seen here, but it took a long time until the markets recovered and started making new highs. So also with crossing this support here, this was the beginning, and this is the last one, where you can see that the Dow Jones also fell below this support here and started coming down. And although it was making a new all-time high here at that time, it still didn't mean that the markets had recovered and were safe. As you can see, the real correction started then in 2008. This was the last world crisis. And now, as you can see, these days we are again below the monthly support and now reaching the horizontal resistance here. So it's gonna be, in my opinion, a heavy resistance to break, and also staying above this level here. So I wouldn't be surprised to see it coming down. But like I said, this is the monthly chart. This doesn't mean that it's going to happen tomorrow, but over the next month we might see the beginning, and it's very close to this point. So for the Dow Jones, it means it has to break this level on the monthly chart so that we can say, all right, we're not in a bear market. So currently the situation is very critical. Now taking a look at the S&P 500, it's very similar. As you can see, we are at the historical, no, we're not at historical resistance on this one, but we broke the support here, as you can see. So it's the same here. Whenever it broke the support, we started the bear market. And like here, as you can see, and there was also a retest. So this might be the retest that we're seeing currently here. And so if it's not able to get above this resistance currently and find support on it, then it means that this market is will start to correct in the next weeks. So definitely currently not so bullish, in my opinion, more bearish definitely. And if we compare this to Bitcoin, but here we have to take a look at the weekly chart. If we take a look here, guys, what you can see is that the last time Bitcoin broke this support here was in February 2018. Our last bear market started, and we fell below this support here, currently trying to get back up. And so this is, as you can see, currently a very, very critical situation in all markets, and so with Bitcoin. And it's going to be very interesting to see if the bulls are strong enough to pass this level, find support on it, and then yes, we will see $100,000 for Bitcoin. But currently, this is looking bearish in my opinion. And so all the news, all the people saying that 100x, 100x, I don't know if they're aware of these facts. And also on this chart, you can again see that this key zone here is still not broken by Bitcoin, which is currently at over $100,000. So this is still left, right? But I think these charts don't lie, and if you see Bitcoin coming up to these levels, I will make a video definitely at that time, but you know the key levels now, and you know what you have to watch. So currently, it's not really looking that good, guys, right? So be careful. It doesn't mean that short-term Bitcoin is not able to pump, but you know the key levels now, which you have to watch. And so I think at least be careful. Don't be fooled by all the bullish news out there. I'm not saying that these guys are wrong, but I'm just saying that my charts are telling me a different story. So this is why I called it the dark side of the moon. And I think that a lot of people are not watching these levels. At least I don't see it in other videos. And I think these are key levels, as you can see. This is nothing that you can ignore right now. And as you can see, Bitcoin is respecting these levels. Definitely. So yeah, this is what is going on, guys. I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe if you're new, hit the like button to help the channel growing, and definitely join our Discord community. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.